All right, my friends, it is Monday, February 24th, and we're just having some garden time. Have you seen the guy with the Mad Hatter slurs yet? If you have not, I'll see if I can find his name. Love him. Like every day he has a new one. We're at Magger, Maglet, Magist. And I love it. I have one in my family. My mother is one. There's nothing that we can say that will convince her from their talking points. There's everything is an immediate rebuttal where it's just being taken out of context. It's just Dems. It's, it's always an excuse. It's something else. It's never what we're saying. So yes, I do know firsthand how far gone the core is, but there aren't that many of them left. Real ones, not that many. And the ones that are there sound ludicrous at this point. Like they don't even sound like people anymore. At this point, they're just exposing how little they understand about corporate structure or government structure, and they're just saying whatever. And yeah, that's sure. Like, okay, I understand that thinking is difficult right now, but you might want to go ahead and pull out that cranker and get used to making the brain work by itself again, because open your eyes. If you follow, or if you subscribe, I should say, to the daily subscriber card pull, you know that this week I switched to some like feminine energy decks because I'm like, I feel like that's what we need more of. It's kind of women, leading the charge in a sense, because we know, right? We can see an abusive power structure coming a mile away. We've known this whole time. We've been yelling, but now the demographic, the women, we needed to kind of see it and see that, oh, this is only deportation protection. This is not protection against what they're doing. The rest of what they're doing is they're coming for us too. And when I say us, I mean like all women, all marginalized, So it's like, oh, okay. Well, now that that's the case, yeah, no, this is not happening. So keep it going. Like I said, more power, more energy, more power, more energy. Resist. So let's talk about how the rest of the world is laughing at us, not with us, darling. And if you're not seeing any of that, may I remind you to try a VPN and a non-Google browser, non-Chrome browser, non-Google search if you want to see outside headlines and not just what's here. Because what's here is not... I swear, if you are still just Googling going, how come I can't find it? I don't know what to tell you. You should have caught on by now. It's not going to be there. They are being embarrassed, okay, within and outside. This is why some of us are feeling like, okay, this is not sustainable. I mean, it wasn't, right? I've said that since they started doing this stuff. I was like, it's not sustainable. It's going to crack. We're just waiting to see which side cracks first, and we're coming up to the showdown. The showdown is around the corner. Make no mistakes, all their displays and demonstrations. I'm in California, okay? They're sending helicopters over multiple times a day just to terrorize people. Homeland Security is sending those nasty big-ass trucks through cities, just not doing anything, just parading through, okay? The show is the point. And yes, they're wasting our money while they do it, but they're doing all of this show, the podcaster that they put in charge of day-to-day FBI operations. I mean, anyone who's had a real job is like, yeah, that's not how that works. That's like putting someone who has that's like putting me in charge of the day-to-day operations of the Department of Defense. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I've got a lot of experience, but not doing that. And now I'm responsible for all of it. Like, it's like that. It's bad. So even though they're putting horrible people that are absolutely ready to abuse the power because that's all they want in each role, it's not sustainable because none of them actually know what they're doing. None of them have relatable experience. They're just loyalists there ready to take revenge on all the people they hate, all the politicians they don't like, all their ex-girlfriends. Like, it's going to be a hot mess for the short while that it lasts. And then when it implodes, they're all going to point at each other and blame each other for what they're doing. You got a handful in there that are like slightly smarter, like they're a little more educated, so they're trying to cover their asses while being really abusive of the power that they have. But no matter what, the people are upset, darling. The people are upset. At the, Department of Urban Development and whatnot, it was Return to Work Day, and the TV screens were hacked. I'm sure you saw that. It was the stench just loving all over first boyfriend's feet on the screens, and they couldn't figure out how to get it off or turn it off. So they had to actually just unplug all the TVs because it was just playing on a loop. If you saw it, it was glorious. And again, just shows what a hack, what BS. These folks, like every day there's a breach or a hack of some kind. Like it's laughable now. The government now is being made fun of. It didn't happen under the DEI regimes. It's happening under the Chad regimes. And they're trying to blame Black people and everything else for what they are doing right now. Their incompetence right now is repeatedly being blamed on everything except them. I got folks hopping into my comments. We were talking about the general, and one of the bots hopped in here and go, you know what? I'm glad that they put a 3-star in instead of a 4-star. It's just 1 star. It doesn't even matter that he's less qualified. Cope. Like, are you okay? Are you over here looking for a dopamine hit, you cute little bot? Are you out? Are you out? Did you find out your benefits are going to get cut and you're not getting a check? So you came over here to tell me, Cope, I don't care. I don't know that general dude. I was just pointing out that y'all support incompetence at any price. And then you hopped into the comments and confirmed what I said and then didn't even understand that that's what you did, because reading comprehension is not your strong suit, is it? I love it. I love how that's a cope. More projection. You get that it's projection, right? They are the ones having to cope right now. We're over here like, we knew this was all happening, y'all. We're not upset. Y'all are upset. You're the ones that are going, hey, and then trying to double down and come try to find one of us crying. I'm not crying. I am a Black woman in America. This has been like my life anyway. So y'all are finding out for the first time. And yeah, sure, keep running over here to tell me to cope because I look so upset right now. I'm so upset. Y'all are listening to a team of billionaires telling you that if they produce checks, they will be Doge dividends for the rich. Because if they give money to poor people, they're just going to spend it. And spending money is bad for the economy. Yeah, that's what your doo-doo daddy said. Okay? Doo-doo daddy said, if you have money and spend it, it's bad for the economy and it makes inflation. So the only logical thing to do is if they give out any free money, it'll be to people already have too much money so they can just tuck it in their savings, because rich people putting taxpayer dollars in their savings accounts is what's going to be good for the economy. Yeah, that's what they said. And you're ready to cheer for that too, right? Let the wheel start. Okay? Let it cook. Figure out what your rebuttal is going to be on why you want that and why I'm coping by laughing at you. I'm not the one waiting for it. I'm not the one over here going, give me my free money. That's you. But that's okay, because you know what? I'm concerned for your soul. And I, the Reverend Empress CJJ, will pray for you. I will pray for your soul, you little maglet. You've been misled by the Antichrist. I understand a lot of you have. It's okay. We'll pray for you. We'll pray for you. Okay? We'll pray for you. We got you. Oh, okay. Sorry. I need to relight my garden stake here. Hold on. I'm trying to keep it off camera so I can stay out of trouble. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little petty this evening. Like the stuff that they are saying and the stuff that they are doing. I don't know if you saw the Sixer that bought an ice costume and is just walking around like terrorizing people. Like it's all just such a joke. Like the Chad Superior, it's a joke. It's a bunch of boys playing pretend with each other and telling all the girls to stay out of the room because they're super straight together. Don't come in here, girls. Okay? Don't come in here. Oh, it's not funny. It's really not funny, but it's so obvious. It's so blatant. And yeah, time's running out. So keep it going. Keep the pressure. Stay loud and get ready. Get your marching boots because that's next. That is next. Thank goodness.